What's up and welcome back. I'm John Stark, MyMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and today I'm going to talk about Kill. This is is this considered Bollywood? I think there are two kinds of films that are coming out of that area now. Nobody danced and sang, so I don't know if I don't know if this meets the Bollywood treatment, but this is like Indian cinema, and it's an Indian cast, and I got this with audio description, so it's dubbed in English. And, or not really, it's not, dubbed is the wrong word. It has audio description that takes place over this was William Michael Redman, and I think he read for the male characters. And I think there was a female that came in for the female characters. Um, but this is basically like just a thriller on a train, just an action film. There's on a train, and it's pretty easy. There's not much to this. It's far too long for what it is. I was actually kind of amazed at how much time, because I felt like the movie was about to end, and I looked at the time and I was like, oh, this movie's been going for 40 minutes. How long is this movie? Oh my God, there's another hour left. And then they made it happen. And I was kind of impressed with how much they get out of this, because it is just all on a train. It's not like Sisu, which to be fair was in my top 10 last year. I really love Sisu. I had so much fun with Sisu, which is why I keep pushing for audio description on international film. And thank God Kill has audio description. I know Lionsgate picked this up, so they felt like they're going to slap some audio description on it. Thank you, Lionsgate. I know you had some shitty films this year, but thanks for putting it on this. Because this is like nonstop violence. This is just brutal, close combat action, knives, guns, whatever. But it all has to be done on a train, so people are just getting fucked up left and right. Is there a plot? Sort of. I mean, rebels on a train, and they, whoops. The wrong guy's on the train, sort of like one of those guys with too much power, and he has like commandos with him. And so then it becomes this battle, and then things really go awry when a certain person is killed, which sets the family off, and the family is like, but then it's watching people getting pissed off about reactions to who died who, but then it's hard because in the beginning you're like, well, so the first group, not good people, because they're the ones that are like robbing the train or whatever. They're the ones that are coming on, and they're coming on with full force and being far too aggressive, and like just unnecessary amounts of violence in what it is that they're trying to do. And then one of their people dies, and they're like, oh, we have to avenge them. And it's like, you guys are the bad guys. One of you was bound to die. But it's funny that they see this and they're like, we must, how dare they? And it's like, how dare the victims fight? Anyway, but then you realize the other people on the train are not necessarily good people either. So it becomes like bad guys versus bad guys, which makes it feel really fun. So, but then there are people in here who feel like they're innocents, who you're like, yeah, I mean, you're tangentially connected to this family that maybe it's like, why do you have commandos? um, and some of the translations were so funny. I loved, there was a scene where this guy is proposing to his girlfriend, and he said something about, they translated it to commode. He's like, because the commode. I was like, wow, whoever says commode, you know, here in this country. It's funny that the word translated to commode instead of bathroom or, toilet or something else that would have been more common. But they're on a train and he proposes in the bathroom, and then but it translates as commode, which I thought was such a strong choice. Anyway, this is not quite Sisu for me. It didn't quite have the fun behind it. It was just like a lot of violence. I think this is for people who really love like the Raid Redemption 2, the Raid 2 Redemption or whatever. And who just are like, I just want action. and I want it to never stop. I want as little plot as humanly possible. I want very little character development, and I don't need a change of location. Cool. Kill is your movie. I know it sounds really bad because it sounds like yeah, it is very violent. It is exactly what it markets itself as. The audio description is fantastic because there's so much action to describe. I didn't have a bad time with Kill. It's just like I do like my action films with some semblance of plot, with some semblance of why we're doing things, other than we're here. I never even really understood why they were there on the train in the first place and how they got there. You know, like there was some things sort of towards the beginning of the film where I was like, I don't know that I'm fully grasping like how we got here. It feels just like you just suddenly there's a bear and a shark fighting, and you're like, I don't know how we got this, but this is really entertaining. You're like, I don't know how the shark isn't eating the bear. The bear seems like it's winning. You know, I mean, like there are things in your, and you just start asking yourself a different set of questions. But yeah, it's a fun movie. So if you have a chance to check out Kill, find it with audio description, and please do. Really excellent job on the audio description track. So uh yeah, it was pretty good. It's not my favorite movie of the year. It's not my favorite action movie of the year, but it was fun. It was fun, nonstop action, bloody violence. I'm gonna give Kill a B plus. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys on the other side.